the NBA restart. How do you feel the NBA is doing with the bubble and everything like that?
No, I out of the mood. I gotta watch it. I've waited so long for it. It's like I'm so used to. I'm a sports watcher, so I know this time of year for that and that time of year for that. And because I know July and August isn't basketball season, I don't even have the inclination to watch it. So I need to like really gear up to watch it because I so used to not watching basketball. I don't even like baseball. And I got so used to watching baseball over the past years because I know this is baseball time and listening to stuff for OTAs, for football and stuff. Maybe off season for basketball, but to say actually watch basketball, I try to watch it. No, it looked like I was watching the U.S. scrimmage for the Olympic Games. It just looked weird. But I gotta get back into it. I mean, once they start, I'm sure the playoffs for sure. I think once they start and I get into the hype of it, I might fully get into it. But how? And the thing is now, I don't know. But just my interest isn't there. To be honest, my interest isn't there. I try, but my interest isn't.
So you're all saying there ain't no asterisks on the season.
No, because Rodney no one watching them, no asterisk.
I didn't know Rodney was the basketball god.
I know he can't that much. Only thing I say, asterisk like how MLB have 60 games. Whoever win, that's like, but I'm not happy with the season. That's different. But basketball, you're just finishing off the season, so you're get in shape, and then you're guitar running playoffs. And I mean, even the playoffs in August, it's just watching basketball in August, you feel red, man. So I don't know. I'll see. But I see LeBron getting back in shape now. Anthony Davis is back to the Pelicans. Anthony Davis, where you blowing him too hard, he got to sit on the side now. So I'm interested to see how things can progress.
Well, okay, man. I'm similar to Rodney. I normally warm up to things. I always tell people I don't even talk basketball until after the All-Star break. So I focus on what happened after the All-Star break, and then we could talk Lakers and playoffs and how we doing and what games we win or lose. Maybe, we on Christmas cake, so we can have some talks there. But so with this bubble thing, I haven't even warmed up yet. So I need to hear about some games and then focus on what's going on. So we'll see. I'll be interested to talk about the bubble of dudes them leaving the bubble while they're out, making sure they get their nourishment of choice from proper establishments. So I mean, like that is important, So I mean, I'm excited for the Lakers to win. I just want everyone to stay healthy.
Yes.
I think the asterisk may come in if COVID negatively affects some teams. I think without that, it's a level playing field. Everything's even. Blah blah blah. Yeah, so I just think I'm not even concerned about these playing games because everyone's playing on the same court basically. So there's no home court advantage. There's no home court bad. There's no home court feud. So everyone's the same. So I think the mentally tough and the real warriors, probably the veterans or those who are really prepared mentally will come on top in this bubble environment. Those alpha type players,
Yeah. I agree. I mean, in terms of being excited and, not having sports for, a few months, the anticipation helps this bubble environment, in my opinion. So I think tomorrow is the starting date, the 30th.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What I anticipate is viewership and ratings to be extremely high. The quality of play may not be that great in the beginning, similar to preseason action and the first few games of the season, etc. But you all say y'all got to warm up to it. Are you ready, man? From day one, I was watching yeah. So from some of the earlier games, the scrimmage games, I've followed a few, watched a few. And then just being connected to certain I guess content providers on like Instagram and Facebook, the Bleacher Reports, TNT, etc., and just seeing the highlights and just following teams on these various social media platforms as well, seeing the players practice and shoot around and try to get back in shape. My anticipation level is high. Looking forward to a strong, I guess what, a month and a half. I don't see any surprises. With that being said, the teams we thought were going to win it, I think will be there. The Bucks, the Lakers, Clippers, being a solid contender. I'm hearing a lot of talk about the Blazers maybe getting into that 8th playoff spot. I don't see that happening. I actually think the Grizzlies look better than they did before, prior to this whole lockdown situation. Ja Morant looks good. It's that break helped the younger players. You know what I mean? You have a Ja Morant who is young, who has that experience. This almost like a second year in a way. He already had his feet wet, so he looks good. So I don't see the Blazers getting that 8th spot. I see Memphis holding on, but at the same time, I don't see Memphis upsetting the Lakers in the playoffs. So I think I'm looking forward to it, all the big teams holding court, and should be a good finals. I'm still sticking with my asterisks on the season though.
Oh,
Yeah, man. In regards to the 8th spot, I'm looking at it now. The Grizzlies are 32 and 33. The Blazers are 29 and 37.
Yeah.
So I think with going forward, the Grizzlies are going to hold on to the spot. But in regards to this whole NBA restart, first of all, I have to commend Adam Silver, Chris Paul, all the people that make the decisions, because it looks like they have this whole situation under control. They have the bubble as a very tight-knit thing. You leave the bubble, you got to get quarantined. They have daily coronavirus testing. Like 2 days ago, Porzingis couldn't play in one of the scrimmage games because he didn't take his daily test. So it's very organized. Some of the scrimmage games I was watching, I like it. They have some of the players are actually talking about they like it because they could hear their teammates more. Some saying they miss the fans. So it's a very different opinions. From a basketball standpoint, like Eddie say, I don't see no surprises. I do think the teams that are at the top are actually going to win. This is going to be LeBron's 4th ring. Y'all could quote me on that. This is going to be LeBron's 4th ring. As well as I'd like LeBron to win MVP this year as well. But I do think they'll give it to Giannis. Even though I think LeBron deserves it.
That's something interesting as well.
I think the voting stop in March, though.
Right. That's very interesting.
So they do it up to March. So what happens now doesn't determine who gets MVP. So
that favors LeBron, though, don't you think?
Yeah, it does. But
I think he took the lead that last weekend.
Yeah, that's true. When they beat everybody.
I think if it went to April, that he showed that he going into the playoffs with this, it would have solidified his spot.
Okay, I got
well,
you.
even though they only going up to March, right? People still voting. So what happens on the floor? People still can see. They could see now as opposed to remembering what happened in March. They could look at the stats from March, but what they seeing on the court now still could play in their mind. So, I mean, it still have a factor. It still is a factor based on how they play now. Even though on paper it isn't supposed to, when it's time for them to vote, they could look at, all right, LeBron just was killing the other day. I don't really remember what he do in March, but he killing now. Even though
a lot of them vote too, they're traditionalists, so and they can vote because of the consistency of the season. Like you have a lot of old school people voting, so who can try not to be swayed by the hype. So but Giannis had this year was crazy. I think arguably this year is better than his last year. So LeBron came up and LeBron played well. Like again, that weekend when he beat Kawhi one game and he beat Giannis the next game. But I mean, as much as I like LeBron James to get it, Giannis has been dominating. Like he has been dominating his whole conference, and he has been playing well in Milwaukee Bucks. It's because of him, and I think in the nature of it, as much as I would have voted for LeBron, I think a lot of the traditional voters go towards Giannis just because that's just the whole thing. I think it'd be more of just a.
Well, but you got to look at too. NBA loves storyline, simply for the fact that Russell Westbrook get MVP because he had the most triple doubles since
He averaged
Oscar.
triple double.
Storyline.
Yeah,
That's-
I mean,
Yeah,
That's
no,
not
but
an
understand,
because he averaged
understand.
triple double. That's
Yeah,
pretty
but
good.
no, he averaged a triple double, right? But a lot of people are saying that's start pattern. Like his play
no.
didn't really uplift his team to the next level. He
You know
wasn't
why?
that
Because
valuable.
his team is terrible. It wasn't start
Yeah,
part.
but I-
Yeah, but hold on. His team was terrible. But look what Chris Paul doing with the same team.
Not the same thing. So,
Yeah,
but,
That's the same team, man.
Hold on, Rod. Here's the thing.
It doesn't take away from the triple averaging the triple double.
No,
Hey,
but most
like,
valuable
if it's
player.
if it was so easy, why hasn't anyone does it before in the meantime? If it's so easy, my brother. If it was
No,
so
but
easy,
Russell
I
has
said-
the ball.
and they had a winning record when he had triple doubles. When you compare
did.
what he had and didn't have it, they needed everything he gave. They needed every assist. They needed every rebound. They
Just to
needed
be
every point
averaging.
and more.
Just to be averaging.
Man, it's,
I mean, I understand that, right? But no, but I
that's not an
understand.
easy feat, my brother.
I understand he made a great accomplishment, but what I'm saying is, I don't think he was most valuable to his team.
Over who? Now,
I think
my thing is
definitely-
over who? If you compare it to
Me
the
personally-
players,
personally,
who had a
I
better
think-
season than them?
Me personally,
I agree it was a
Giannis
good
shoulda got that.
storyline. Something. I think it's a good
Giannis shoulda got
storyline
that season.
because
You see
KD
who?
just left. Giannis.
No, I lied. Sorry.
You mean
No.
Harden?
That's
No,
James Harden.
No, I think it was James Harden.
Because Harden averaged more assists. And
Yeah, I
Harden
think it was
like
Harden. I think it was Harden.
8
Sorry.
rebounds, something like that. Harden had a really good average actually that season. But no, yeah, like so if they had comparable assists and comparable points per game, then I mean, what pushes you over the edge? And averaging triple double pushes you over the edge. But yeah, it's an arbitrary number because it doesn't really mean nothing, but I really pushes you over the edge.
But what I'm saying, but my point with talking about that was LeBron, 17 season, he averaging 25. They made the playoffs last year, now it's the number 1 seed in the West. Like,
That's
you
really
know,
good.
like the storyline there, and a lot of people putting the pieces together. So if he does get it over Giannis, it'd be mostly because of the storyline.
Yeah.
That's-
But I think
that's
Giannis
why-
is a good story
But
too because
I
Giannis.
don't get what okay, y'all really confusing me, you know. It's a legitimate MVP conversation between Giannis and LeBron. Like I
Yes.
don't see how that's like it's Giannis. Okay, Giannis averaging a few more points, definitely more rebounds. I think LeBron averaging more assists
More assists, yeah,
and
more assists.
steals,
Yeah,
on block and stuff like.
LeBron
what I'm
averaging
saying-
10 assists, 25.7 points.
Giannis got more minutes probably. Giannis got less minutes actually.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, now
But no, but I mean-
what?
Yeah,
LeBron
LeBron
has
playing
more
34
steals.
minutes.
So what I'm saying to you is that Giannis doing this with the team he has around him. LeBron arguably has a better team, yes or no?
Correct.
So if LeBron can, I think what's hurting LeBron is that he is doing all
Anthony
of
Davis.
this with Anthony Davis. People always complain, but your stats could be better if you didn't have a next star with you or all-star or superstar. I think this is one of the better years for Anthony Davis as well. So clearly LeBron is leading his team to a place. LeBron is playing in the West. To get these numbers are harder than Giannis playing in the East. He earned the numbers, but it's harder to attain. So it's not
Yeah.
just and then
And
okay,
Giannis
now
is
you
also a good player too, but like Michael Brogdon was his number 2, you know. And Michael Brogdon left him on the basis, and Giannis came as up.
yeah, I mean he's
Tom
unstoppable.
Brogdon's following the bag, man. Bucks
But,
didn't
but,
pay him.
but even with that, back to the MVP stuff, like so, and that's just basic stats. Now we want to go in the storyline and be like, wait, it is more unbelievable because he is doing it in what 17th season, 18th season. If we want to go with that, that's even more mind blowing. So it's not to me, it's not a clear cut. It's Giannis. He has to have the best record in the NBA.
What I think it is, Jade, right?
Didn't we always clown LeBron when he was in the East, saying anyone could have made it in the East?
Hold on, no, wee boy. I never clown
I-
LeBron.
No, what I'm saying is, I'm not saying he was not a
That's
great
the king,
player,
boy.
I know what you're saying.
but the East is weak. He can afford to be the king. He is reading
It's
over.
low tide. It was low tide. It was low tide.
I know one thing,
conference.
he reigning in LA now.
Yeah. LA know how to do it.
But that says
So
a
what I'm
lot
saying-
to Jay Point. That says a
So
lot.
I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help
Yeah.
your LeBron, Ron. So
Yeah, I
you
know,
listen, I'm
I
trying to
know.
help him.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? We were saying he only did what he did because he is in a weak East. he is doing what he's doing in the strong West, but we're not diminishing Giannis' number, saying he is doing what he's doing in the weak East. Why is that?
I think it's
I
mostly
think-
because. Okay, yeah, I
Go
think
on,
it's
Joe.
mostly because. See, I think a lot of people is scrutinize LeBron, and think for the simple reason that people is compare him to Jordan. So because people is compare him to Jordan, now they can say, all right, let's find ways to
Can I
make
stick
sure
a
he.
pin there? LeBron
What?
compares himself to Jordan.
He
so
compares
is the
himself to
GOAT.
Jordan.
No,
Yeah,
no,
he
no.
compares himself to Jordan.
Look, the man said, I am the GOAT.
No,
He
that's
said,
not
I'm
what he said.
chasing. He said, I'm chasing the
I'm the
ghost in
best player
Chicago.
in the world.
No,
And
he
that
said,
statement
I'm.
was true because Jordan wasn't playing no more.
He
And
said,
then he
I'm
said, I'm chasing the ghost.
chasing a ghost in Chicago.
No,
Exactly.
He
What
said,
he
I'm
said.
chasing a ghost in Chicago.
So what he's
He
saying is
said-
Jordan. What?
he said when he won the championship against, on his own
Stop
show,
Bishop.
when he won the championship against Golden State, that is when he became the GOAT. That's
did
his
so.
words.
On the shop, he said that's really when he could classify himself as the greatest of all time. I disagree. I mean,
Well, I mean,
but- yeah, you
he
get
have a case.
So,
He have a
no,
case. The man of a
So
case.
now I think
Man
LeBron
of a
James.
case.
But John, I
Honestly.
feel, I don't know. He's still number 3. He's not better. Kobe. No.
Better
Kobe.
Laker than you
Well, in top Lakers league.